Okay, lovelies. My apologies. Welcome to Drama Libre Presents. I had been streaming live for a while, but for whatever reason, I didn't click the right buttons, and they didn't live me. So, for the past 20 minutes, I've been talking up a storm about different things that I've been up to. This is one of the couples that are skating here at Drama Libre. Let's go ahead and give them a little more time, and then we're going to start going around with the other groups too. Um, but welcome to Drama Libre Presents. As I was saying 20 minutes ago, that I have been up to my eyeballs in the kitchen this holiday season, and I learned how to do peppermint bark, which is a combination of a lovely either semi-sweet or dark chocolate, white chocolate, which is really not white chocolate, it's more like condensed milk, and peppermint candy canes crushed on top or blended with the white chocolate, which is, like I said, condensed milk, or kind of like condensed milk. I don't know. Anywho, I did that. They got good. That got a thumbs up from my family. They loved it. So I got brave and I said, dang it, I'm gonna make peanut brittle. And I made peanut brittle, and oh my goodness, did that get a rave? So much so that I decided to do something with my niece and nephew, and they're gonna come over and we're gonna do chocolate chip cookies, peanut brittle, and peppermint bark. And my niece, who is going back to New York, will be taking some with her for her friends, and my nephew may be taking some into school to share with his little girlfriend and his friends. So it should be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to that. The plan is to do it within 3 hours and have fun doing that. And these are our friends here who are DJing. Let's go ahead and go into the DJ spot. And look, we have, of course, our fabulous little kitty cat here, and our fabulous DJ Radical. Ta-da! Hi, honey. Doing a great job with the tunage. I am actually normally not playing the tunage, but I decided, what the hell? Tonight I'm gonna do something a little different. I actually need to renew my my oh so lovely subscription, Epidemic Sound, or get a new vendor to do my music, just because I want to do non-copyright free stuff and take it from there. But look, this is a really pretty build. And look, for those of you who want to skate, there's couple skate, there is solo skate, there is a beautiful arboretum here, which has dancing sculptures and all that. We've got an oh so lovely, instead of having a typical sorry, let me get closer up. We have somebody who's riding around taking their puppies for a ride instead of being driven by their pups this year. I think that's Tiger Lily. So, welcome everybody to Drama Libre. It has, like I said, it's been a while since I've done these, so I decided to just play music and go with it. Like I said, Drama Libre is a very newbie-friendly place, so should you want to come by and you not dress up, that is 100% okay. There is no damage to that. You can totally have fun as you, whether you're a bear or whatever you want to be. That it's all good. And the cool thing is they do the skate path. The skate path leads you all the way around this sim, so you can see all the cool parts about it. And it looks like these are winter stories, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll get the gist of it eventually. But like I said, I've been up to my eyeballs just cooking, but mostly sweet stuff. Just trying to get fans for that. And it's kind of fun because the way I look at it is it's like, people spend a fortune on this kind of stuff, and it'd be nice just to be able to do it at home. and do a great job with it and use fresh ingredients and really quality ingredients, and the flavor, you can taste the difference, which is really nice because it's like, I don't know, there's just something about the warmth of making something that's really delicious that, and you just, if it helps you forget forget stuff and just enjoy moments. So I think that's a good thing. All right. So there we go. This is our friend as Snowman. So welcome. If you guys want to talk on the chat, of course, feel free. Happy New Year, everybody. Sending you lots of love. It's been, like I said, quite an adventure this year because I spent a lot of time in the kitchen. But I like spending time in the kitchen. Oh, one of the things that I mentioned. See, the good thing is I have a lot to talk about today. I do. I have a lot to talk about. One of the things that I have to talk about, which is awesome, is that Second Life has introduced a new project called Project Zero, where you can actually run Second Life on a web browser. Now, granted, the time right now, the experimentation time, it's only permitted with existing avatars, and they're testing it out with 10-minute increment sessions. So, the whole process is being ironed out to make sure that they have a process that will work for you, and that means they want to make sure that you enjoy everything, right? Hold on, guys. Let me get you some audio of the music, because you're not getting any of the music. And I'm lowering it a little bit so you guys can hear me and not just the music. Okay? Alright, there we go. So, Project Zero is an awesome new opportunity that Linden Lab has put out. They announced it on the 2nd of January. And there are limited spaces, so you can try it, but it's going to be challenging because it's only 10 minutes at a time. But it's a great way for you to check out, and they haven't given up the possibility or rejected the possibility of using other third-party viewers potentially for this process for Project Zero. So that's a really cool opportunity for you. If you have a computer that isn't necessarily the fastest, but you have great internet, well, hey, this is an opportunity for you still to enjoy SL as a member and come back if you haven't been here in a while and you want to have some metaverse fun. There's a lot of great possibilities with Project Zero. One of the things I mentioned was potentially a tiered or subscription model that could be useful, because then people can, pay for the service and become members that way. But there's a lot of possibilities. I mean, there's a lot of wonderful things that you can do. So there's a lot of really cool things you can do. I think it's just a matter of you just choosing to see and play with it. They're looking for a lot of feedback. So if you are a current SL user and you're watching, it's the code for that is http projectzero.secondlife.com. I believe, but I will give it to you. Make sure that it's in the video description so that you guys can check it out. And I was also talking about some really lovely stuff beyond this. For example, I was talking about how in 2021, Second Life at one point had this awesome thing where they had all these different people who were participating in Second Life do a cookie swap, and they swapped cookie recipes, put them together, put them in a magazine, and that's what kind of inspired me to spend more time in the kitchen this year, because I found the recipe book And I was like, this is cool. I could totally do this. And so that got me into cookies and doing some sweets and all that lovely stuff, which ended up becoming the thing that I was doing this holiday season and extending even into now. So it should be really fun. What else was I gonna say? Geez, so much stuff. There's, like I said, Project Zero is a thing. I want to thank Linda Lab for inviting me to the blogger meetings because they're really exciting. They invite, I think, at least 500 people, maybe 1,000. It ends up being a Zoom call that usually is about 50, 60 people. But it's kind of a great way to get in tune with how the lab is, what the lab approaches are. Project Zero was kind of kept under the radar, and when they introduced Second Life Alpha and made it wide open, a lot of people were like, because they weren't too happy with how things were looking on that particular interface. They are still getting a lot of feedback. They are still working on doing a lot of different things on that, and it's looking like there's an expansion of that potentially. And it looks like there's a potential of that potentially, so that's exciting too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get a really good shot of, there we go. So anyway, that's what's going on there. I will also include a copy of that book. It's on the web, so if you're interested in learning cookie recipes or want some cookie recipes, it's on issue, and it has a ton of recipes. But the coolest part about this thing is in 2021 they all got together, and I know I'm like, we're in 2025, it was 4 years ago, but it was truly impressive. They got all these people who bake cookies and had great recipes and were in SL. They got them to decorate their little bungalows in a Christmas theme, and they served their cookies, handed out their recipes in note cards at each each bungalow, and it was just a really fun way to interact with your fellow participants. And what I found out from that experience, which was really fun, was that you ended up just kind of enjoying being in the kitchen more. I think I'm more of a baker than I am a chef. But the funny part about that is I get a good recipe, no matter what it is. I will absolutely go nuts and make sure that I share it. I mean, I learned a really good birria recipe. I don't know if you guys know what birria is, but it's basically brisket. It's kind of like brisket. It's just basically melt in your mouth slow roasted beef in a crock pot, and it's so good. I found a foolproof recipe. I mean, seriously foolproof recipe. You can't mess it up no matter how bad a cook you are. It may take about 5 to 8 hours to cook, but it's so dang worth it. And it tastes really good. And the way I look at it is, you just can't. It's that's the kind of stuff that you wanna pass down. So I'm kind of in recipe mode right now, where I'm looking for really good recipes or close recipes that I can modify to make them perfect. And then I'm doing my best to get some decent feedback to make sure that the people who try them really enjoy them and that lovely stuff. So what else? Jeez. So that's what I've been doing this winter season. That's why I haven't been necessarily around doing live streams. Normally I don't include the music, but as I was saying, I have to renew my copyright-free tunes. So for tonight, I'm just gonna play what we have, and appreciate that we have a wonderful DJ who is doing the heavy lifting for me, because darn it, she's doing a good job, and the tunage is strong. All right, so what else? Woo! And I have no idea where I am. Oh, there I am. Now, I didn't talk about my outfit. I am actually wearing this for the second time. This is actually breaking my personal rule of not wearing the same outfit twice. But this outfit was so cute. I got it at Candy Kitten, and I got it partially on gift card. And it's so cute because I love the lights on it. So I wore it to this thing called Nutcracker on Ice, where this DJ was doing a show, and she had pre-programmed everything through Meta Harper Show Tools, which was amazing because she had pre-planned her thing, and she literally pre-planned all the numbers. She had all these dance pads, and you just climbed on the dance pad, and then you literally danced the dance that she programmed for everyone. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen Meta Harper do, and she did. I mean, she had practically a full sim when I was there. What was tough was that you couldn't really see everybody. I was so bummed. You couldn't really, like, see everybody, which was because they kept going gray on me, which was a bummer. So here's another one of our lovely skaters. Magda. She is one of our DJs. She's quite fabulous. If you can't tell. But, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, a lot of really cool stuff going on. I think this is going to be a very exciting year for Second Life if you want to become an active participant. If you want to take an opportunity and do some things a little different, I think this could be the year that you could really get a lot out of it. Because of all the different new opportunities that they're doing. I'm really lucky. February 2nd, I will be hosting the Second Life Video Creator Awards Show. So if you guys want, feel free to tune into that. That should be really fun. Now, granted, I won an award last year for Best Host. I think it was Best News Host. And that was so sweet and flattering. And I still have the trophy. And I never show it off because it just seems too much. But I do appreciate having it, and it's a lovely gift that was and a really flattering opportunity. Okay, now what else was I gonna say? Okay, we've been on for 19 minutes. I do not want to keep you on for much longer. If you're interested in coming by, the link is in the video description, so do not miss out. There is so many things you can do. Okay, that's somebody who hasn't rendered yet. And you haven't seen our friends who are dancing. So let's go ahead and check out this area. And our fabulous DJ. DJ Alex Radical. And our friend Kitty Cat. Our little dinky friends. There we go. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys got to see any Christmas movies this year. I know a lot of people went out to the theaters. I ended up seeing Red One, and I just thought that was like one of the funnest films this year. There was another film that Netflix put out called but it wasn't as fun. I love Christmas Chronicles. I won't lie. I loved Christmas Chronicles. I always think it's awesome. There's something about Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. I just love that movie. Oh, thank you, Drama Libre. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on for me. But yeah, Red One was fun. There was something about the incorporation of Krampus and Santa into the story. It was really well done. Even though, and I kind of got a kick out of The Rock being an ELF versus an elf, which I thought was hilarious. Because I remember in one scene where he ended up shrinking and going underneath stuff, and it was just funny. It was so they did a good job with that one, I think. It was a kind of a clever way of approaching things. So I thought that was fun. Anyway, ooh, Oh, look, guys. Little ballerinas in the arboretum with the tree. Very pretty. So, there we go. Just kind of a nice little close-up of that. So what else? Well, I think we've done quite a bit of time, so I don't want to hold you guys back. Have a wonderful winter season for now. If you want to do something, of course, like I said, you can reach out to the host, Susie Bondi, or anybody at the Drama Libre team. They are an actual group in Second Life. And, you know, like I said, it's a come as you are party every Saturday from 7 to 10. Do not miss out, because if you're new, this is a great way to meet new people and get acclimated into the SL that people keep talking about. This is a very wonderful, warm community, and, you know, everyone is welcome. So it's one of those things where, you know, it's worth the time. It's worth the time to kind of just get to know and experience. And you don't have to come dressed up. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the most gorgeous avatar. You can literally come in as a newbie and no one is going to say a dang thing. It's not like when you go to a nightclub or something and people expect you to look a certain way before they let you in the door. Even in virtual environments, sometimes that stuff can be an issue. But here, that doesn't happen. So my suggestion to you is, if you get a chance, check it out. Don't, you know, take the risk, because you know what? It took me several parties before I found this one, but it's what kept me here. So granted, that was, and I started this experience off 17 years ago. It took a 10-year break and came back. So I'm telling you, it's worth the experience. I've learned a ton of stuff. This got me excited about technology. I am now, for all intents and purposes, I'm not a gamer, but I am a tech geek in that I worship technology. And granted, I'm not an AI nut, because I feel like sometimes AI feels like cheating. However, I do, you know, do my research. And the coolest part about learning through the internet is that you can find really great recipes. You can find really great opportunities to learn different things, whatever that might be, whether it's marketing or editing video or all sorts of really cool stuff that I've done already here thanks to Second Life. So what else was I going to say? I think that's it. Have a great night, everybody. I'm glad I was able to do the first session of Drama Libre this year. Let's listen to our DJ.
By Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons family. That the piano intro to me sounds very much like the piano intro to the track I'm going to play for Rendell, which he hasn't heard. It is not winter themed, but it's certainly good for dancing to. So, which actually is quite ironic, really, because it's called I Don't Feel Like Dancing, and it's by the Scissor Sisters. So listen out for the intro and see if you agree.
All right, so thanks for joining, guys. I hope you're enjoying the tunes, and much love to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend, and I will catch you on the flip. And should I find a fabulous recipe that I will share, of course, ping me, and we will move forward on that. All right. So, all right. Night, night, guys.